So guys, I don't know if you know this, but I was on Tesla's website per usual, making modifications, adding things that I don't need or I probably will never get. But if you look at the website, at least in America, what happened was I was actually going to the Mexico website because supposedly I heard a rumor that ambient lighting was visible. So I was on the Mexico website, couldn't understand much because I barely know any Spanish, but I started like looking, I was like, okay, cool, like it shows ambient lighting. So then I went back to the American website, I think. Yes, United States. And then the Model X and the Model S literally have a completely new refresh on their design. So as you see right here, totally different front end. I don't know if I could zoom in. How do you zoom in on a Mac? What a loser. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, it's a completely different front end. This is a camera right here, it looks like. It looks like the front intakes are different. And then right here, it's all like flush. Everything else about the car looks near identical. But when you keep looking, inside is completely different in a sense. Obviously, you get the plaid seats with some Alcantara, which that's pretty nice. I don't know if that was there already, but you absolutely get this ambient lighting design right here, which is insane. And it could be a good or a bad thing. It looks like Tesla is only gonna slightly upgrade it, kind of like the iPhone effect. Like you can only add so much, not that you can't, but it doesn't look like it's anything too crazy on the upgrades. The additions look very similar, but as you can see, you got ambient lighting now. This is stock from Tesla factory or whatever, Giga Texas or Berlin or wherever. You got some right here on the dash. And then, yeah, we have some more on the door panels. So this is crazy. I don't know if the Alcantara was on it before on the plaid seats. I don't remember it, so maybe it was, but I do not remember that. I think that's pretty sick. Gives it like a M3, M5 feel. Sorry, BMW guys, don't hate on me. But it's pretty sick. I mean, look at that. So right here, it doesn't look like they're showing the ambient lighting. I don't know why. Let's see. Ooh, Alcantara in the back. Look at that. So I think they're giving it a more plush and luxurious feel from what it looks like. I'm thinking this is working pretty good. So I'm just checking my thing, make sure it's working properly. Okay, whatever. But yeah, look at wireless pad right there. I'm pretty sure that existed already, but the Alcantara wasn't there before, that's for sure. You know, the glass roof, that's pretty normal. Heated and cooled seats. They got that new blue color. That's definitely new. I don't see anything special there. Ambient lighting, there it is. Look at, it's all right there, guys. All right there. Now, in addition to that, that's just the interior, right? Full spectrum color. This is going to show the ambient lighting yet again, where it completely allows you to adjust it. You get that RGB effect or whatever, kind of like those gamer laptops or keyboards. There you go, ambient lighting. And I know this is silly. It's kind of like when Samsung would release all these features like 5 years in advance, and then Apple would come out with it. This is literally the exact same thing. Tesla's showing this ambient lighting like it's something from another planet, but it's like, dude, BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, more than likely Mercedes and BMW had this for like freaking a decade already. So I don't know why that's a big deal. I mean, it looks sick. I don't mind it. What I'm hoping is you could retrofit this, because I would love to have this on Model Y. A few of my buddies have the Model X and the S, so that would be sick if they could retrofit that. I feel like it would just be a nice addition to the new car. So this rumor was out for a while. In a sense, you kind of figured it would get it, but the fact that they release it on a current model, but they did it like silently. It wasn't like it was presented, or, you know, I'm thinking maybe because Robotaxi didn't get fully launched that I've heard of on the 12th. I'm here in Austin, I didn't hear anything about it. Seen a couple of Robotaxis driving around, but that's it. And yeah, so this is what you get. Yeah, big trunk, headphones, whatever, we know that. Okay, there you go. So they're blatantly showing it now, maybe because of the leak, and they're just like, dude, just let it go. Maybe Elon, or M, so I call him because we're close, was like, dude, just let it release. Now, that's not it, so check it out. Tri-motor, just trying to see if there's any batteries. But look at that, totally different design. You can see it. The front is flush. There's most likely a camera right there. And these rims are different too. This looks like the plaid, this looks like the stock one. These are hard to tell. I'm guessing this is gonna have some carbon fiber in the front or whatever. And then this is a dual motor or tri-motor. Yeah, Model S and the Model S Plaid. You're getting 1.99, kind of the same thing. Look at the wheels. Staggered wheels. These look like the Model 3 Performance wheels. And these look like totally something totally different. Never seen that before. But bam, look at that. That is crazy. I mean, those rims, they look kind of wacky, but it's probably for aerodynamic. It looks like you could take off the covers or leave them on. I'm just tripping out they left the body the exact same. I mean, I love the Model S body. I think it looks sick. Maybe it's like Ferrari, the Modena. They kept it like that for years. I don't know. I don't know if you remember that car, but... Ooh, okay. Okay. So it looks like they're doing the staggered wheels, new rims, of course, ceramic brakes. This looks like that special midnight black carbon fiber wing or spoiler, whatever you want to call it. Adaptive driving headlights. Okay, I mean, it's cool, but nothing. Okay, so you can see here, this is where, oh, there we go, now I can zoom in. So if you punch in on the laptop trackpad on the Mac, you can do it. Anyway, so this is the new Flush Model S. Before it had like a little gap opening. This is like the new Ultra Black or whatever it's called. It has that sparkle to it. I mean, I guess that's cool. Okay. And then there we go, nice mountains. So you could go off-roading. All right, let's see what it did. 410. Now I'm just jumping on this right now. I'm guessing with 150 kilowatts, you could charge it, 15 minutes, 160 miles. That's pretty sick. That's the Plaid. Damn, looks fat in the back. Look at that thing. Now, I'm not sure if this back end is the same. It looks the same. This, yeah, all this looks the same. Round glass, the Model Y now, the new one has square glass. The tires, they look super fat, and I feel like this is a little different, more blocky. And these look like aerodynamic outlets, inlets, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. Safety standard, cool, boring. Oh, there we go. Rear, side, forward-facing cameras provided for complete visibility. Visual processing detects objects up to 250 meters away. Now, this has actually happened. I was in Austin with a client, and at one of Tesla's satellite offices, I talked to an individual. They work at the office where there's like a Epicor and all this other stuff. You can look it up if you want. But anyway, it's a satellite office of Tesla, and I talked to a gentleman, and he was trying our product out, and then he said, yeah, we're testing Hardware 5. So what I'm hoping for, it's a big hope, is not only do we get the front-facing camera on the X and the S, but somehow, some way, we get Hardware 5. I doubt it because they didn't do it for the new Model Y, but you never know. Okay, so we got quarter mile 9.3 tri-motor. That's a, what do you call it? Model S Plaid. Dang, 250 kilowatts. That's pretty sick. Let's see if it says anything different. No. That's pretty sick. 670 horsepower. That's crazy for a stock car. 4,500 pounds, 19 or 21-inch wheels. So you get the 19, you're gonna have crazy efficiency and more comfort. And I think it still looks sick. It's a little balloony. I mean, you look at the tire, So now let's look at it like if we're gonna buy one. We're gonna order now. Put out my card. Now you can really see the wheels on this. Check it out. Don't allow. Okay, this is the new wheel, the new front. I mean, look at that new front. It looks like the camera right there. And then look at the wheels. Those are completely new wheels. A lot of sidewall rubber there. Maybe it's for, you get crazy power, crazy efficiency. In my opinion, this is probably my favorite car. And I think when my kids are older, I would get something like this. But it is nice getting into the Model Y and the X. Just the height is just, first world problems, it's just amazing. The height is perfect. But this car is sick. Maybe for me. I mean, I drove a Prius for years, so this would be it. Now you can see, they didn't do the Cyber bar. The wheels are completely different. I mean, they're 19-inch wheels. Let's see how it looks if I amp up the wheels. Here we go. 410, top speed 130 miles an hour, 149 miles an hour. With these, I don't know. These look a little wacky. Looks like a blender or garbage disposal. 4,500 bucks for these. I mean, put some Vossens on there or something. Sheesh. Almost like those look better. They're probably really hard to clean because they look super glossy, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm just being real. White decor, black decor, ambient lighting, cream. I don't even know why they have cream. Like, who the heck gets cream? Like some 7-year-old guy? I mean, obviously someone's getting it. They're still putting it on. Black looks pretty sick. I wouldn't mind that. But it does look 10 times better with the sports seats. They should give you the option to get the sports seats on here. I don't know why they don't. Like, I would pay an extra few grand for that. And then you go to the Plaid. Let's see. Same wheels. Oh, I don't know, man. These wheels are a little wacky. It's like a little too dorky looking, right? Am I the only one thinking that? I get it. Futuristic. Back end looks the exact same. Maybe this is a little bit more square. I don't know about that. No, that's sick. Look at these seats. These seats are flawless. So you do it the Plaid, 21-inch wheels, 320 mile range, 200 mile an hour top speed. That's ridiculous. Looks like Panda, black and white. That's pretty sick. I would go with the wheel. I think the yoke sucks. Oh, let's see if they brought back the turn stock, because that's one thing I feel like was annoying. It doesn't show. Dang it. Maybe in that video it will. But yeah, that's the Model S. Now let's look at the X. Bam! Right there, you already see the new wheels. Look at those wheels. Those look pretty sick. They look like 21-inch wheels, or maybe even 22-inch wheels. This car needs baller wheels like this. Man, the way they designed this car, it's almost like they didn't have to change anything. So you're looking at it again. You see the front camera. This looks the same. It might be flushed. We'll look at more photos right now. But those ones look pretty sick. They look very futuristic. I feel like there's been already a few companies that are doing these type of wheels, but they just did it amazingly well. What a phenomenal job. This car is just really hard to change. Again, it's kind of like Ferrari, Modena, or Lamborghini when they brought out the Aventador, or the, what was the other one? SVJ, I don't know. I never had one, so I don't know. But anyway, this is the new X, supposedly 352 miles of range, pretty sick. 2.5 seconds, dang. Is this the regular one? Sheesh. Ooh, look at that, bro. Look at that dynamic range. Anyway, look at that ambient lighting blue. That looks amazing. That is sick. Oh, man. My buddy Dan has one of these, and that car is so sick. Oh, man. Ooh. Look at that. Now that I could do. Those wheels on this car, it almost looks like it's bagged. I mean, it is. It does have airbags, but it almost looks like they psst, you know, like kind of they do, not in the hood, but similar. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see what else they offer or what they're showing. Ambient lighting. It's funny that we flip out on this, but I mean, we've been waiting for it forever. Oh, look at Laguna. It's pretty cool. It's a good beach. Screen in the back. Don't really care. It's obvious. You better have it. $100,000 car, basically. Dang. All right. Let's see. Seats look similar. Back looks similar. Let's see what else they show. It's crazy. They just did this. Now, if you've never been in a Tesla, the stock sound systems are insane. This one has 22 speakers, 960 watts. Man, and it bumps. I have a Model Y 2024. That thing bumps. It literally has a subwoofer, and you can feel the bass. My mirrors shake. I didn't do anything to it. I don't need to. The car is flawless. There you go. Ambient lighting, straight up, just like the Model S. You know, same thing. Dang, that's crazy. So this is a Plaid, obviously. Okay. Man. It all looks the same. I don't see anything different here. I mean, it's in this super computer-generated image, but still, I mean, Man, that front camera, the wheels. This is clearly the Plaid. Dang, 352 miles for a Plaid. That's crazy. Oh, that's the regular one. Dang. 3.8 seconds, 670 horsepower. And then you go to the Plaid. Oh, that's the one you get the rims. 2.5, 335. That's still good. Wow. Almost 1,200 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower. Man. I mean, even this thing, your freaking 5-seater car, basically a sick looking van, is going to get you under 4 seconds. I mean, come on. That's insane. 352 miles of range. I barely get like 300. I have a 7-seater, but still. Man, those rims look sick. So it looks like everything's the same except the ambient lighting. It still has the automatic doors. I think utility, this is probably one of the best cars aside from the Cybertruck, and I feel like the refresh will sell very well. Because people are going to be like, well, I already waited. I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to get the new one. You know, it's kind of like Mercedes when they changed the lights from like, I think it was 2022 and then 2023 and 2024. They changed the lights again on the E-Class. That's kind of what they're doing here. You did it when they first released the Angel Eyes, and then they made them like hexagon eyes. And then they did the grille on the M3 or the M4. Same thing, same concept. The back is exactly the same. My opinion looks the exact same. The front is just going to have that 5,000 pounds. Pretty good. Refined exterior. Okay, let's see what they did. Convenient entry. Front doors. Okay, I think they already did that. All right, let's see. Adaptive headlights, same story. Here we go. Enhanced aerodynamics. I don't know about that, but whatever. But it looks sick. There's something about it with the rims, and I feel like it's more tucked. It could just be tricking me, and I'm just talking out of thin air, but the way they tucked it just looks a lot better, you know? That's sick. Okay, let's see what else I got. What other Easter eggs? 352 miles. I think that's amazing. I barely get like 300. The other day I drove about 150 miles. I was in San Antonio and I went to Fredericksburg and back to Austin. And I only had charged once, but I went 70 miles an hour and I got amazing range. Got like 239 watt hour per mile, which is pretty good. 20-inch wheels, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's sick. I mean, I would get it. That's a sick car. Shoot. Hey, look at that. It's just... So maybe it looks like maybe they upgraded this. I don't remember this flat lip part. I could be wrong. Definitely the rims. Definitely some of this. They kept the fog lights. They didn't do the cyber. No words for hardware 5. Oh wow, that's crazy. I've never seen it like that. Yeah, front facing camera. So there you go. Top speed 163. Quarter mile, under 10 seconds. That's insane. Oh, that's a Plaid. Okay. Dang. But still, 0 to 63.8. I mean, do the math. What is that? 12-second car? All right, so we're going to build it out. Almost the same price, huh? What did you say? That's cash. Yeah, 80,000, 84, 89. Okay. A $5,000 difference. 4,000, whatever. This happens when you have cheap internet. Anyway, thanks a lot, Austin. Ooh, it's kind of funky now. Where the heck did these come from? What the heck is this? They look like the photo I seen earlier. These look really boring. Almost like they're forcing you to upgrade. Okay, they're called 20 Perry Helix wheels. Bam! I knew it. I knew they're gonna be 22 inches. Look at that. These are like, this is like the Model Y I got. The stock wheels are those gray looking dorky ones. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna drive around in that crap. So I got the 20-inch wheels. This is exactly what they're doing. Oh my gosh. This will suck. The stock, these suck. Look at that. Ugh. Something you see off of like a boring Prius or I used to have a Prius, but I don't know, man. No sportiness. I mean, paying 85, 90 grand. That's the wheels they give you, really? How much are these? $5,500. That's crazy. I would keep these. Oops. I would keep these. This is what I'm gonna tell you. If you ever get a Tesla, keep the stock tires. So if you ever need winter tires, you go in the snow, or your rim gets snapped, keep these at your pad, and then upgrade third party. Or you could go with these, but I would upgrade third party and get some sick wheels. You just have to drive these for a little while. But yeah, pretty whack. Look at the detail. They show the reflection change from when you change the rim because more light's coming through. That's insane. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we get. It's a slightly modified, slightly upgraded Model S and Model X. As you can see, let me show you the colors. You get white, multi-coat, whatever that means. Black, diamond black, there you go. Crazy blue. You put these bad boys on. Bam, oh, that looks sick. Red. And then Quicksilver. Actually looks pretty sick. I like that. And then with the Tesla Model S, this is the plaid version. You're going to get the white. If it ever loads, oh, looks pretty cool. Diamond black, looks a little better. These wheels though, man, they're a little funky, no? Let's see, what are these? These actually look a little better. The blue, ultra red. And then Quicksilver. Yeah, so this is kind of what we're getting. It's kind of what we're getting. This is the plaid. I'm trying to see if the front's going to change. Oh, it did. Okay, so this is the front. Now, watch. Now look at it. Now I'm going to change it to plaid. Bam. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I knew it. I knew the back was different. All right, look over here. The back's going to change. Watch right here. Back tire. Look at that back bumper. Bam. Obviously, the car's going to be lower. You would think. Looks like they add the spoiler. The seats obviously change. So that's the back. Front is definitely different. It has like a diffuser kit. It's probably carbon fiber, I would assume. This is all blacked out. And then, stupid thing keeps popping up. Go to the regular one. Okay. All right, let's change this bad boy up. Do it from the side now. Bam! Look at that. All right, look at that. So go to front, we go to plaid. Boom! Drops. See that? And then this sticks out more. Look how much that thing sticks out. And then these are even bigger. The front, look at the front. I'm going to try to go in and still have the selection. Let me see. Right there. So this is a regular and then plaid. Look at the front and the back. Bam. It's a totally different body kit. Obviously you get the spoiler in the back. Yep. That's crazy. Yep, there it is. That's the plaid. Yep, it's very similar to the Model 3. The Highland, when it first came out, the front was very plain, and then they added those slits on the performance one. So it's the exact same scenario. So you're getting the slits in the back, a different diffuser bumper, and then obviously the tires. So you can see the lip right here. It's a lot. Very aggressive lip. I mean, it should be if you're paying all that money. And then I'm guessing you're going to get the ceramic brakes. Obviously, it showed that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's see if there's a difference with this one in the plaid. Wish it switched faster. Okay, I can't really tell. Let me check the back. the same, huh? Get red brake calipers and the plaid badging. That's about it. Those rims look sick. That's some sick stuff. I wonder if they changed anything else. So they had a new Cybertruck. Sports seats, I would imagine. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Right now, if you're tuning in, pretty much we just got a refresh of the Tesla Model S and the Tesla Model X. I guess you could call this a silent refresh. Maybe this was because, I don't know, Robotaxi's on the delay or something, and maybe the rumors were already leaking in Mexico about the ambient lighting. As you can see, it's a slight upgrade, nothing too crazy. I know we've seen some leaks of this guy, Model S, at the German track or whatever. I forgot the name, I can't pronounce it, but I know we've seen this, it was camouflaged. But even with that sighting, we all knew it wasn't a huge upgrade. The body looked pretty much exactly the same. It looks like a minor upgrade. You're getting a really fat lip here. It's basically making it track ready, and I'm assuming with the plaid, it looks like it's going to come with the ceramic brakes. I'm not sure, but we shall see. And then with the Model X, pretty much the exact same design. Supposedly there's a little bit more aerodynamics to it. I'm not sure specs wise if anything has changed on the exterior, the chassis, the frame, whatever you want to call it. But you know, just looking at it, everything looks identical. You got the two, you know, the split doors right here, the Falcon Wing, and then the two buttons that you have to select to open the door. And the back is the same on the plaid and the regular version, so I don't see much change there. The rims are sick, they're brand new. Interior looks identical, except for the ambient lighting, and the seats look like they got a little bit of an upgrade. But other than that, this is what we get. A refresh, a slight refresh, camera in the front on both. And it doesn't look like we're getting hardware 5, so that was not mentioned. But as you can see, maybe you'll get a crazy deal on the current inventory for Tesla. Let's just see if anything else got refreshed. Got the Model 3. Look at these rims. Why aren't these rims showing? Am I like missing something? Okay, so they're probably taking the calipers off, I'm guessing. It's really weird. Let me see. Sorry, my kids are crying. But you probably can't hear them. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I need to get a new internet. Obviously, the Model Y is out. But this is live, and it's showing all the cars released, which is really cool. There you go, Model S, 84,990. This looks like the plaid though, and obviously they're showing the best looking car, but that's the plaid. It's not the regular one. Same 410. What? 410, 1.99. It's a little deceiving. That's the best EPA, but that's not the plaid's EPA, right? Am I right? Yeah, exactly. I knew it. 368 on the plaid. Why are they showing that? Anyway. Wider stance, refined aerodynamics. You can handle corners with more precision and feel more planted at a high speed. So maybe they did make it wider. Who knows? There we go. Look at these rims. Okay, so optimized performance, staggered wheels and tires maximize grip and stability, while carbon ceramic brakes on the plaid provide extra stopping power. So it sounds and looks like the plaid is coming with ceramic brakes as a default. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Let's see what it starts at. This one starts 89,104. Okay. So it starts at $84.99. Almost the exact same price. It's crazy. Oh no, 89, 104, 84.99. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's it. So it looks like it's a basic setup. Plaid. Let's make sure. Sports seats, tri-motors, exterior styling. Trying to see if it's showing the carbon ceramic. It doesn't look like it. May be an add-on. Yeah, so it looks like the carbon ceramic might be an add-on, and you may get different wheels. The crazy part is it allows you to get the plaid regular wheels, the 19-inch, 368 range. If you get the 21s, you only get 328. That's a lot lower. I wonder why. 0-60, top speed 200. Oh, okay, so these you can only go 150 miles an hour, but you still get 0-60, 1.99. So with 19-inch wheels, you'll still get crazy performance. That's good to know. That's not bad at all. It's not bad. All right, cool. I would stick to the yoke. Oh man, did they show if the freaking my bad, I missed it again. Let's see. If they brought the stock back. I freaking hate it. It's on the steering wheel. I drove one and it's like awkward. Maybe because I'm coming from stock. Looks like the blinkers are still there. Let's see. Okay, the back. That's pretty cool. Karaoke, I wouldn't mind buying one of those things. That seems cool. Yeah, it's still there. Dang it. That would have been cool if they brought it. I know Enhanced Auto or they're called Sexy Buttons. They have the stock for the Model 3 now, which is pretty cool if you're used to it. Yeah, they didn't bring it back. I mean, I don't think it shows that. So that's pretty cool. Man, this looks sick though. It's crazy to see the those rims though. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. A little freaky. It looks like very evil, one would say. So that'll look cool. That must be an add-on. There's a number 5 on it, asterisk. So I'm guessing it means you have to buy it. Let's see. Okay, sold separately. There you go. Okay, so if you want those wheels and all that. All right, so the indicated plaid top speed requires paid hardware upgrade. Until this upgrade, the top speed will be 163. The vehicle speed may not be available for the entire duration of your drive. So, okay. Range boosted of 15. Oh, range added in 15 minutes is based on vehicle efficiency at a constant highway speed of 65 miles an hour. That doesn't really apply out here in Texas. Freeways are 80 miles an hour, so most people go 85, 90. But in LA, it's 65, even though everybody goes 80, which is weird. Yeah, like I said, I went 70 the other day for about an hour and a half, and I got amazing range, so that was really cool. But that's something to know. You will only be able to go up to 163, which top speed on the Plaid, because it does require the paid hardware upgrade. I'm guessing that's the wheels and maybe the ceramic brakes for safety, I would assume. That's why it shows this. Well, sorry, not that. It shows this. And there's a 5 on it, which means you have to pay. But not bad for a stock car to get everything else except the ceramic. But look at that back end. I mean, dang, that thing's sick. Look how fat it is. I wonder if it's wider. Who knows? We'll look it up. But that back looks sick. There's something about that design. They just did it. They did it right. And it's the new design that really matters. Today I seen a Model S, and the way you could tell is this back part. This will go into the light. When this goes into the light, it's usually silver. Some people black it out. That's how you know it's an older model. Excuse me. And the newer ones, they have it where it stops right before the lights. And this LED amber burn is just very strong. But yeah, there you go. So the new refresh. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you feel like we got cheated out? We're just getting a slight refresh on the front end. New camera on the front end. It seems like we only have hardware 4 still. Got some new wheels, ambient lighting, and maybe new seats on the Model S. That's what it looks like. So nothing too crazy, insane. But yeah, that's kind of where you're at, you know. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer, if you ask me. See how these wheels look. Like, it kind of makes you think, like, man, when was the last refresh? 6 years ago? These wheels are hideous, in my opinion. Yeah, I would lose the range. They just suck. 316 is pretty good. What do you get without it? 330? Dang, 350? Dang. 352. 316. Dang. He's like, lives like 30 miles. 26, 36, 46. Sheesh. 22s. That's pretty baller. Well, you know someone's going to come out with these new ones, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's not a huge upgrade. We were all hoping and thinking it would be something like the Model 3 refresh, the Model Y refresh was huge. I mean, they both were. The only thing we have left that we're hoping for is the Model Y performance. That's what we're waiting for, and hopefully we get it, and hopefully there's a little bit of a like differentiator to it. It's not just like the same, doesn't look the same. Let me know what you guys think. This is what we have: new Model X and new Model S. If you're just tuning in, it's a refresh that was silently announced. I didn't hear about it. M didn't call me. Elon Musk, he didn't call me or text me, which is really weird. Let me check my phone. Let me see. Yeah, nothing. No text. So he's probably busy. I don't blame him. I'll call him later. Not a big deal. But this is what you get: new Model X and new Model S. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like you cheated out? Do you feel like this isn't what you asked for? This isn't what you were expecting? You know, are you bummed out? Are you thinking to yourself, you know what? There has to be more. But there isn't. So this is all we get, guys. I mean, come on, look at that. What have these engineers been doing? I mean, I haven't been doing anything, but what have they been doing? You know? Or is it because the future is going to be autonomy and personal ownership may not be a thing anymore? Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? As much as it pains me, and everyone here in this community, we're here for you. You gotta admit though, the design for the freaking X and the S, I mean, sign me up. They're pretty sick. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that. Baller. Like, dang. Like, it's just like a piece of art. You're like, yeah, I could live with that. Right? Like, who makes a car like this? Falcon doors? This came out, what, 10 years ago? 8 or 6? I don't know. That's crazy. Let's see if they did anything with the Cybertruck. Just in case. You never know. Always something new. For 30 grand! That'd be crazy, huh? Man, look at that thing. Alright, let's see. Stupid internet of mine. Order now. Ooh, comes with a trailer. Alright, 0 APR financing, approved credit. June 30th. 5-star. 366. That's a rear wheel drive for sure. Ooh. Some new boots. Power on tap. So you have like a beer tap? Is that what it means? This stupid internet. Oh, okay. That is pretty cool. You can charge your car. I don't know why you would do that. Lose all your juice, but okay, already know that. Lockable storage. Throw anything at it. It's a good car for chaos. Apocalypse. Okay. Ice cube. Shopping cart. Baseball. Rubber hammer. Pretty cool. Oops. Tough on the outside, comfortable on the inside. Okay, that's cool, little kids. My daughter always does that. I always tell her to turn it off. Looks fun. Alright, you'll never see a sky like that. That's pretty cool. And that's it. Yep. Take on any terrain. Overland mode, slippery surface, wade mode. I guess you go in the water. 11,000 pounds, 850 horsepower. That's probably the Cyber Beast, I would assume. And then autonomy. I have heard that what is it called? The Cybertruck doesn't, the FSD is not as good as the other cars. That's what I've heard for some reason. Which is weird because it has a front, rear, side pillar cameras. So I don't know why it wouldn't be as efficient or as accurate. But who knows? Yeah, nothing new here. Car accident. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It's crazy. Bam. Well, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you impressed? Are you disappointed? Is it what you really hoped for? What you dreamed of? Waiting this long? And that's probably why they had the supercharging going on. Free supercharger. That was pretty sick. I mean, it's pretty cool. I would probably road trip a lot more. But I don't know if it would be a deal breaker for me. But would you get it? Would you not get it? Are you going to wait another 8 years for this refresh? Or are you just going to pull the trigger and say, hey, you know what? I think it's time. I pulled money. And this is the way you can get the car. If you're a little tight on finances, know the economy can be a little different for everyone. But most of you are homeowners, and I want to encourage you. It's up to you. But try it. Pull money out of your house, your equity, and buy this car. Because, think about it. You have the house. Yeah, gain some money, right? But think about the whole time you've owned the house, the interest you've been paying, the down payment you paid, the maintenance. Are you really making that much money? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Get a car. You're going to have fun. Your friends are going to think you're doing really well. Your electric bill is going to go up. You know, think about it. You're going to pull up like... People are just going to be impressed. They're going to be like, wow, that guy or girl, they must be doing really good because they clearly drive a Tesla. And if you have enough equity, get both cars. In fact, get all three. Get the X, get the S, and the Cybertruck because, I'll tell you why. There's going to be a time where your spouse is going to be like, hey, there's this bench on Facebook Marketplace. Normally retails for $5,000. He's selling it for $50. And you're going to be like, well, I don't want to rent a U-Haul or bug my friend. You have a Cybertruck, you could do that. Easy. 8x4 bed. It fits a plywood in it. That's how good it is. So that's what I would do. Pull out equity. 401k, if you're maybe over 50, 60 years old, pull money out of your 401k. Now, you're going to get a penalty, but, does this look like a penalty? When you see this in your driveway or in your garage and pulling up to your friend's house, are you going to feel penalized because you're driving this car? Look at that. Are you? I don't think so. If anything, you're going to feel rewarded. And you never have to get gas again. Think about that. I wouldn't let this pass up. I would take advantage of this. Those are your options. Or you could just make more money at your job. Or your business. If you're a business owner, you have employees, say you have 10 employees. Think of 3 to 4 that you could possibly live without, even if your customer service goes down or your product fails. if you could cut those 3 to 4 employees, say they're making $50K each, you do the math, that's an extra $150K annually or $200K annually. Or one other thing, if you're a business owner, say you have a partner, you could do a buyout, get them out, or you could leave the company, have them buy you out, get the car, and then come back into the business or get another job. Think of it like that. So these are just unwise advice for purchasing things, and if you want to follow them, cool. If not, cool. But I think you may want to rethink it, because remember, the goal isn't to be rich, it's to look rich. So you want to remember that. Those are some people's goals, and I think if you want, you can apply it. So that's what we have for today's episode. Let's bow our heads. But yeah, man, I'm pumped. Every time I see this Model X, especially with these wheels, it makes me think like, man, would I care for the Cybertruck? I don't know. I've been in the Cybertruck. The utility of the Cybertruck is amazing, especially if you do a road trip. You could just throw everything back there. We only have 2 kids and my wife, so that'd be perfect. But man, that Model X, though, something about it, it's just right, you know? It's like when the iPhone took away the home button and they brought up the swipe. It was just like, whoa. Like, you just knew it was the right thing to do. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? All right, guys. See you in the next one.